Hello everyone, it's Boston Blaisdell here. I'm happy to be back on my YouTube channel today for an action-packed Second Life video for you. This has been highly requested, and today I'll be walking with you step by step to help build your male avatar. I produced full tutorials for you back in 2021 and 2022, but this video is a brand new update with all of the newest features in Second Life 2024. I'm going to show you how to transform your avatar from the starter Second Life senra body into an upgraded look. We're going to cover heaps of stuff today, including a tutorial of how to build your mesh body. I'll be providing loads of tips and recommendations for unique customization, and I'll be covering affordable options for shopping, gifts, and discounts. I'm demonstrating a collection of different avatars so that you can easily create and configure them on your own. Also, I'm really excited because I've got a huge giveaway for you, which is courtesy of mesh body creator Legacy. 5 of my YouTube subscribers can win a body of your choice by entering on this video. Just make sure you watch until the end to enter, and I'll give you all of the details. Okay, let's get into this. So welcome to Second Life, guys. For new users, you can type join.secondlife.com into your browser, and you'll have the ability to create your free basic avatar by using the avatar user interface, which was recently launched by Linden Lab. You can do some standard customization here, and you'll also have full access to the library of free content once we log into the virtual world. But of course, we're going to be completely upgrading this and changing the look entirely. Once you've downloaded one of the Second Life viewers and logged in, you'll land on the Welcome Island. And if you're brand new, it's a good place to explore and get to understand how to navigate Second Life. But this video is all about stepping up your avatar customization, so let's have some fun with that. To upgrade your starter avatar, you'll need to buy some essentials. The 4 core ingredients for any decent avatar is the head, body, skin, and the shape. And the combination of these items will allow us to build a completely unique look. We're going to start with looking at some heads, using the search button on our viewer. We're teleporting to the store Lelutka. At this store, they have some of the broadest and most diverse selection of heads in Second Life, and they partner with thousands of other creators to ensure that any add-ons you buy, such as skins and facial hair, are compatible with their heads. Each of the heads have their own unique characteristics, and I'd recommend grabbing the free demos for several different ones. You can either make them look similar to the vendor advert by using the free skin and the free shape that comes included with the head, or you can completely transform it by using other compatible skins and shapes, which is what we're going to be doing in this video. For our first avatar, we're using the Eon head, and I'll also be showing you some looks with the Ford head. And also an older release head named Alan, which was actually offered free to everyone during one of the holiday seasons. The second place we're teleporting to is the Legacy store. This is a completely separate store, and it's where we're going to buy our avatar's body from. With the Legacy Mel, there's a couple of options. You've got the original body, which is also named Masculine, and then there's the one which I personally always use, named Legacy Athletic. They're quite similar, but you'll find that the Athletic has a leaner look and better sculpting in my opinion. Next on the list is body and face skins. We're checking out the store Not Found, and they've just released a new male body skin named Zeus. I've already had a look at this, and it's definitely their most detailed and hyper-realistic body skin of theirs. It has a very muscled look, but they also have alternatives if you don't want your avatar to have as much definition. For body skins, there's a smaller selection of choice across Second Life, but for face skins, there's thousands to choose from across many different stores, and I demonstrate a lot of these in my videos to help you along. But for now, we're trying a couple of different ones from the brand Tableau Vivant, and also one from Not Found. We're also going to stop by my store, Boscato. Over the last couple of years, I've produced a collection of shapes and style cards that I've featured in my video tutorials. If you're new, you may be unfamiliar with what a shape is. Essentially, it's a pre-made structure for a specific combination of head and body, Shapes are optional. You can customize your own shape, of course, by editing your appearance and adjusting the sliders. But if you want a helping hand or a starting point, it's something for you to consider. We're going to grab my new Ruvik shape. My shapes always come with a very detailed style card to show you everything that you need to purchase if you want to resemble the vendor photo. And we can see that I made this shape for the Lelutka Head, which is what we purchased earlier. And on the advert, I also show the different shape versions included. So we have a shape for the Legacy Body, Jake, Cario, and Signature, which are the main body creators in Second Life. I'm also going to grab the Ziad shape, which I made for the Lelutka Ford Head, and also the Menez shape, which I made for the Elan Head. Okay, we've found a quiet spot, and now we're going to build an avatar. So to create the Ruvik look, I'll show you how to start from scratch. We're going to remove most of the items that are currently being worn on this starter avatar. When you open up your inventory and go to your Worn tab, you'll see how our avatar is broken down into separate components, such as the head, body, skin, and the outfit that we're wearing. To remove items, you can either double-click them individually, or a quicker path is to go to the root of the folder, right-click, and choose Remove from Current Outfit. These items will take a few seconds to disappear. Now, don't be alarmed that when you detach your senra head and body, your avatar will look pretty terrifying. That's completely expected, and we're going to fix that. Essentially, what's happening here is that it's defaulting back to the original system avatars that everybody had in Second Life back in 2001 or whenever Second Life was created. If you look at the Worn tab in your inventory, you'll see that we've been left with 4 system body parts. It's the default skin, shape, brow shape, and eyes. These can't be removed until we replace each of these, which is what we're going to be doing. The items that we purchased earlier will appear in your inventory in your objects folder. I just moved them into a subfolder so that I can easily find them. These objects need unpacking, but before we do that, here's a quick tip. If you're using the Firestorm viewer, there's a setting that you can change to make it much quicker for you. On the inventory settings menu, go up to where it says Add Objects on double click and Add Clothes on double click, and ensure that both of these are ticked. If you don't have these ticked, it means that to add an item to your avatar, you'll need to right click it and select the Add button, which is just a bit more time consuming. It's obviously much more intuitive to just double click to add and remove things. So we'll begin with the Lelutka Head. Just double click the object to unpack it. Click Accept when you see the blue pop-up box. And just continue doing that for all of your recent objects. And then your unpacked items will begin to appear in separate folders in your inventory. Within your current session, you can then just go to your recent tab to find all of the items. In the Lelutka folder, you'll see lots of different items. There's just a few core ones that we need to add here. The first one I'm double clicking is the head itself. And above that, we're attaching new mesh eyes. We also need to attach one which says gums and teeth. We're also going to add the controller for the head, known as a HUD. We'll be coming back to this HUD in a moment, but for the time being, I'm minimizing the HUD on the screen by clicking the Lelutka logo. Zooming into the head, you'll see that there's a lot we need to fix here. The first fix we need to make is to hide the system eyes, which are actually colliding with the Lelutka eyes. And to do that, we need to add an alpha. So when you scroll up to the top of the Lelutka folder, I would recommend that you add the alpha, which says BOM Head and Body with applier eyes. This means that the alpha will only be applied to the eyes, and the Lelutka eyes will become visible. We're going to come back to the head, but the next step is to add our legacy mesh body. In the unpacked folder, double click the object which says body in brackets. You'll start to see it poking through the system body. Let's also add the HUD, which is the controller for configuring the appearance of the body. Just choose the one that says Edit Upscaled. In order to fully render the new body, there's a setting within the HUD which you need to click. First, click the middle appearance button. It looks like a paintbrush with stars. Then click the arrow in the middle of the menu. Just click on the 3 lines to toggle the menu. Then click the button which says Apply BOM. This will then make the system body disappear and your new legacy body is fully visible. One of the issues that you may encounter is where the appearance menu is not accessible to you. So to fix this, go to your Preferences menu. I'm clicking Ctrl and P on my keyboard as a shortcut to Preferences. Then go to the Sound and Media tab. Click the Media button. Make sure that the option which says Allow in-world scripts to play media is ticked. This is just a requirement for the legacy body HUD to be fully functional. Once it's enabled here, you won't need to select this again. Next, we're going to upgrade the body by adding the new Zeus body skin from Not Found. If you buy the Fat Pack, there's a total of 33 different skin tones, and within each one, there's 3 different versions of the skin. This is the normal version. You also have Fit if you want even more body definition, and then Muscular is for the most chiseled look. I'm choosing the normal version, and I'm also just adding one of the nip layers. You get 3 different versions included, and I'm also adding one of the 3 belly button layers. Now that the body skin has been applied to the legacy body, let's go back to the face to fix this because it's looking very strange. I'm adding a face skin by the brand Tableau Vivant. This skin is named Kenny, and I'm matching the medium tone of the body with the medium tone version of the face skin. Most face skins now also require you to add a separate ear layer. The item here says ears, so I've just added that. And for the look I'm creating, I'm also adding the brows toner black layer, which will make the eyebrows slightly darker. Everything looks very weird and distorted at the moment, and that's because we haven't done anything with the shape. So we're going to use the Ruvik shape, which we purchased earlier from Boscato. Once you've unpacked the box, you'll see the different bodies that I've shaped it for. So Legacy, Gianni, Jake, and Cario. In each of these versions, the shape will have the same face, but the body measurements will be different. So just double click on the version which states the body that you're wearing, Legacy in our case, and this will shape the body to look like my vendor advert. Make sure you always wear the eyebrow shape as well, because that's going to make a huge difference to the shape of the eyes. And I've already configured the settings for you. In my style card included with my shapes, I always guide you on the add-ons and configurations that you need to achieve the same look as the vendor advert. So for example, with this avatar, I'm going to swap out the standard Lelutka eyes with some more realistic ones that I've purchased at the store Avi Glam. This is the advert for the eyes, which are named Instinct, and you can see there's 4 different packs for various colour sets. I'm opening up pack 2. To apply the eyes, click on either A, B, C or D next to your colour choice. Those letters represent the intensity of the sclera, which is the white of the eye, so D is the strongest. Sometimes it's more of a bloodshot effect, and A is the lightest. Once you've clicked it, a blue pop-up box will appear to ask if you want to apply the colour to both eyes or just one of the eyes. To continue building this look, we're going to add some hair. I always list a hair base in my style card, which I use as a base layer before adding some 3D mesh hair. When you apply this, you may think it looks a bit strange because essentially it's a baked on texture to the head and has no volume, but I'm also adding some hair bought from a store named Van Gogh. And this hair is called Barry. Most times you'll find that you need to resize this. To do this, just click on the hair and modify the X, Y, and Z axis. That represents the height, width and depth. You can increase or decrease these incrementally until it fits the head. Sometimes I also need to reposition the hair slightly by right-clicking it, then click Edit, and now you can move the hair along the axis lines. And you can also rotate it as well by going to the Rotate option and just gently moving your mouse along the axis points. Once you've modified this, you won't actually need to do it again. It's always going to fit the particular head and shape, even if you detach it. To give the face some more texture, we're also adding some facial hair. You do get lots of facial hair and hair bases included for free with your Lelutka Head, so I'd recommend trying those out. Otherwise, you can follow the recommendations that I list in my style card with the shape. One little added touch for this face is to apply some guy liner to the eyes. Using the Lelutka Head, you can change the colour of the waterline, which is the inside line of the eyelids. So if ever they look too light, you may want to add a more natural skin colour. You can just use the settings here on the Lelutka Head. If you find that some of your add-ons are not showing, it may be because they're hidden underneath a different layer. In the Firestorm viewer, you can get to this menu by right-clicking your avatar, go to Appearance, and then Edit Outfit. This will display the layers that your avatar is currently wearing. By scrolling to the top of the menu, we need to ensure that these are in the correct order. You can just use the arrows to reposition them. So for example, if the hair base is appearing on this list below the face skin, you can see it will then disappear from our avatar. Just click the arrow to move the face skin towards the bottom of the list, and then all of the others should be stacked on top of it. Applying other add-ons are completely down to your preference. The options are pretty endless in Second Life, and in my style card I'll always give you recommendations for things like body hair, if you want more texture to be added on top of the body skin. Some skin creators do also create their own body add-ons if you want to buy everything from the same store. You can make modifications to the body shape if you want to adjust the dimensions of your body or face. To do that, just right-click your avatar and Edit Appearance. Here, for example, in the Body tab, you may want to play with the body thickness or body fat. This is down to your personal preference, but with my shapes, I like to give you the option to make any changes so that you can create your own unique look. Or you may like to just keep all of the settings as they are and just focus on trying different add-ons, such as hair and skins. Make sure that you always save your modified shape separately from the original, so that you've always got a backup. To do that, click Save As, and then rename it. Here's another avatar that I created. I packaged this one up and named him Ziad. The shape is made for a different head by Lelutka named Ford. I've created this look using the Zeus body skin by Not Found, but it's in the wood tone. There's 33 tones, which offer a wide spectrum of diversity for different ethnicities. When it comes to dressing your avatar, there's lots of choice for high quality content. Monthly shopping events are good places to go, where designers will showcase a new release item. This is an avatar shape that I made named Menez, which we grabbed from my store earlier, and this avatar is wearing some different clothing items from a menswear monthly event which is called Alpha. I'm going to put the link for the Alpha event in my video description, but it runs from the 22nd to the 17th each month. And you can buy clothing, accessories, skins, tattoos, animations, and lots more. Also in Second Life, every week there's a number of weekend sales where you can grab some discounted bargains. One of my favourites is the Access Happy Weekend sale. The way I usually shop this is by looking on a website named Essential Inventory. This will list all of the participating stores for that weekend, and when you click on the image, it will open up the location for that store, which you can teleport to when you're logged into the virtual world. But now that we've covered the basics for avatar customization, let's open this giveaway. As I mentioned, Legacy are offering 5 of my YouTube subscribers the chance to win a body of your choice. To enter, just give the video a like, make sure you're subscribed to this channel, and leave a comment below with your Second Life in-world name and a brief message. Please also let me know which body you'd prefer from the complete Legacy range. I'll be picking winners randomly using TubeBuddy and announce it on the YouTube post. If you win, one of the Legacy owners will send the body directly to you in Second Life. Best of luck to everybody entering. And thanks to everyone for watching today. I'm really happy to be producing videos for you again, and I'll be back very soon with lots more Second Life content. Feel free to let me know what you guys are interested in, but take care, be good, and I'll see you soon.